One fast food place that sadly rarely exists anymore is Roy Rogers. This is the rock and roll weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, better known as Roy Rogers Restaurants. I would say late 70s, early 80s, they were literally all over the fucking place. No lie at all. When I was younger, there was one in one of the malls where I lived near. Used to love the food there. Used to love their burgers. Their fries were fucking awesome. That was my main dish with them: the burger and fries. But they had a lot of other good stuff with the chicken, the mashed potatoes, and you name it. And sadly, they ended up being sold to different fast food restaurants. A lot of them became McDonald's. A lot of them became Burger King's, as well as Wendy's locations. And then some scarcely still did exist, mostly on highway rest stop areas, which was pretty cool for those that wanted to have their Roy Rogers fix while they were on the road, if you know what I'm talking about. Though, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there, subscribe. Thank you for continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. Any donations go to Sean Morrison Enterprises via PayPal. No, I don't mean to bore you about the Roy Rogers fast food. It just sucks how it all disappeared, and then you had it in very few places on highways, and then when these highways, I'm only talking about New Jersey because a lot of the highways that got renovated, I mean the rest stops got renovated, and then either they made them a different fast food place, or even didn't even put any food in there at all, made it like a convenience location. There's one that I used to go to. The Roy Rogers was fucking awesome, but sadly now it's a rest stop area. It does have a convenience store, and you can go in there and get something to drink, get coffee. I think they sell I think they make hot dogs. I think they sell you hot dogs and pizza. But who the fuck wants to get hot dogs and pizza from a highway convenience store when you can freaking have your Roy Rogers fix? Those ask those have asked me, where can you find Roy Rogers today? Well, technically there's still two in New Jersey that are past the Jersey Shore, like I think in Brick and Pinebrook. No, not Pinebrook, Point something, but in the same area. Then you got one on a state highway in New York State, somewhere upstate. Um, in Pennsylvania, there's a lot of them on the rest stops, and in Virginia and West Virginia is where you got majority of them because that's their home base now of where the chain is located. Sadly, some have opened in New Jersey again, and they've sadly closed. There was one that myself and Janaki went to in 2016 when we went to order we went to eat. We tried it twice. No, no, we tried it a couple times. First, it was busy like it was crazy. Remember, it was busy.
Right, it was very good. Yes, sure.
Then finally, we went there, and we had the. I remember us. Yes, we had the food and everything. I remember this now. We ended up having we ended up having some the quarter pounder burgers, and they looked like a regular burger. It was fucking terrible. And I remember complaining about it. The store's general manager called me up insisting it was a real pounder burger, which I thought was fucking bullshit. But yeah, it was a fucking hockey puck. It was a waste of freaking money, honestly. Sadly, that one originally was an Arby's, which closed. This became a Roy Rogers. Lasted about 2 years. Now it's a fucking Jolly Bee, which is more like a fucking Jolly shitter because of what the Jolly Bees in, and it wasn't that jolly. Truth. And you know, like I said, I used to, sometimes when I was coming home, I'm like, As I come over the turnpike on a Saturday night, wanted to get something from Roy's. This one Roy Rogers always made everything to go. Get a burger, fries, and a Coke for under $10, and you're on your way. And that was fucking awesome. And what are you gonna do? Well, the best was another one that they started breakfast. Was there was no? This wasn't Roy's. This was no. This was either Roy's or Burger King. They started their breakfast at 2 o'clock in the morning, and wouldn't give you and still wouldn't give you burgers. I thought 2 o'clock's a little early, but either way, don't want to bore you, friends, with talking about Roy Rogers. I got my point across that the stores don't exist like they used to, and they're very scarce. But if you're in the area on a highway and you want to have a burger or something, and you see the Roy Rogers sign, go there and fucking stop. Burger, chicken, whatever, because you won't be disappointed by Roy Rogers. I still feel that most of them that are run right are still good. Shame, shame, shame.